5 years of him being president? I'm just curious. What's one insightful thing that he said? What's
Bro,
one thing that he said?
If you're telling me,
I don't look at my president's.
the
I don't look at my
auto pen
president's
president.
Intelligence? Okay.
No, for these kinds of for
Unbelievable.
intellectual guidance, no, I don't look to the president for that. I look to the president to make sure that my nation isn't, being destroyed. Basically, I look to my president to make sure that I am not, my country.
You don't
isn't
think
currently
being intelligent is like a part of that? Knowing how to navigate like a leadership environment, picking people who are trustworthy?
Yeah, I would still say that I think Trump's far more intelligent than Biden was, because at the very least, Trump was at least a successful businessman.
He wasn't. I don't know where you get. Well, he was a successful TV star, but
Sure, I mean, he ran a business though doing that. He made money doing that.
but yeah, The Apprentice, sure. But Biden was a successful politician, and the president is a
I
politician.
know, he didn't want to see
star.
his kids in a racial jungle. I mean, he was so smart. He contradicted himself.
I don't know what that has to do with anything. Donald Trump wanted to have the Central Park Five all executed after they were acquitted by a judge. So I don't know if you want to play that game. We can play that game, but
Yeah, Trump using rhetoric. Trump's always used rhetoric.
that wasn't Trump using rhetoric. That was like in the 80s, 90s. This is before he was even a fucking political.
No,
person,
he
but
still used a lot of rhetoric back then. He was always that kind of a person on TV.
Okay,
What
so
is
the
using
reason
rhetoric mean? Is that like a fancy way of saying you say shit with no responsibility? What is that?
No, like you just say off the cuff shit.
That's not using rhetoric. That's called being a retard. But dipshits
Sure,
like you excusing it for some reason.
Okay, I want to hear what Dev has to say. Dev, go ahead.
Yeah. So the reason I ask this is because the debate prompt is Trump the greatest threat to free speech that we've seen in a generation? And you don't seem to think that Trump is, but you also don't seem to think that Biden was either. Like, you don't seem to think that Obama was. Like,
Well, can we just ask what
Can I-
is?
Okay, so can I ask the question? So the reason why I'm having a little bit of trouble answering the question, I think you'll understand my position if I explain it, is because I'm trying to understand, is the question like things that they want to do, or like have the capacity to do so, like based on their intelligence and their know-how of the law and stuff?
maybe things that they're doing?
Okay, so things that they're actively doing.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say that Biden was more of a at least the Biden administration was more of a threat to free speech than the Trump administration. I don't think that Biden was necessarily even really the head of his own administration, because he didn't really seem
but
coherent to
How?
me.
Wait, how? What is your example? How is he more of a threat? How is his administration more of a threat?
I watched Biden perform Roombas on stage, dude.
How is he the administration more of a threat?
How is the administration more of a threat? By establishing parts like different government official. I can't fucking. God damn it, words are hard. By establishing different groups within the government, especially with the DHS, of the Disinformation Governance Board. I'm sorry, I don't want the government ever making a board to censor information like that. I don't like, because the problem is you gotta like if Trump were to make a group called like the Disinformation Governance Board, for example, where we're going to censor different disinformation coming from people in the media and stuff like that, wouldn't you think that would be like a massive threat to how the fuck are you? Who are you to decide what is mis and disinformation?